Well, we have something in the distance. We have to go northwest from the college. So I'm hoping that over there might be the shipwreck that we're looking for. I guess the real question is, after we pray to all the shrines, where do we go? After we visit each and every shrine,
There once
what's
was a hero
next?
named Lucian Flavius, whose singing and writing and looks were just marvelous.
And his modesty was nothing to boot either. We're getting close, but then there's something also off in the distance that way. But that really wouldn't be northwest anymore. That would be more northeast. So I think this might be it. I don't see a shipwreck from here, but it could just be on the other side of this iceberg. We're gonna leave the Horker alone. Do not bother the Horker. He has not done anything to us. So why bother him? Why antagonize him? Somehow this doesn't look like a shipwreck. Somehow this very much does not look like what I was looking for. No. Not really, no. I don't know if the Horkers are coming for us. We're going to leave them be for a moment. Scroll of Fury, Skeevers, yeah. Are the Horkers coming to attack us? I really can't tell anymore. Just leave them be. Leave them alone. And hopefully they'll ignore us too. I guess there's just another shipwreck that we haven't seen yet. It said northwest, not of the college, but northwest from Winterhold. So maybe something closer to this spot. Maybe a little bit south of Eastmore's tomb. I guess we'll find out. But we do have something right here as well. But I double-checked the quest again. After the Shrine to Magnus, all we need is Kynareth and Akatosh. And we can just go back to the Temple of the Eight in Solitude and get those pretty easily. We also still have Kyne's Sacred Trials that we took for that old man. I know we looked at the locations for that. I think that was all over. I think that was kind of spread all over Skyrim. But I guess if I'm going to pray to Kynareth, to Kyne, then it's only fair that I undertake her sacred trials as well. The lone barrel in the middle of the water makes me think that maybe there's a shipwreck here. Oh, not just a lone barrel. We have a couple barrels, a couple crates, some driftwood, 2 boats, one in better condition than the other. I think we have to dive. I think this is where we need to be. Do I have anything for underwater breathing? Probably not. I do. Let's use that. Maybe I should use something for light, but I think I can see well enough down here. The trick now is to find a shrine. I saw something shiny. There it is, something shiny. That is the secret of being an adventurer. Follow the shiny stuff, and ye shall be rewarded, or, you know, die in the process, whether it's because you drowned, or get killed, or something like that.
I hope you're not expecting me to join you.
Lucian, you don't want to come underwater? Yes, it's cold. Yes, it's freezing. Yes, I really need to sit down by a fireplace now. But hey, Shrine to Magnus, we got it. We found it. And we have a little bit of a camp over here, so I can warm myself by the fire, like I said. Anybody here? No. I see the skeleton, I see the bones, so no. Just me. Just us. Let's train some more.
Excellent! I've been looking forward to this. What shall we work on this time?
So we have Restoration again, Block. I don't have any spells for him right now. Two-handed, but I really don't give you any two-handed weapons. Let's teach you how to block.
Great! Wait, you're not gonna hit me, are you?
Oh, you know it.
Ow. 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 Ow.
See, you're becoming an expert.
Let me know if you need anything else.
I'll let you know if I need to hit you again, but, you know, you have to let the training sink in for a little bit before we can try any more. So what I'm thinking is from here, we can head back to Solitude, to the Temple of the Eight, and get the last of the shrines that we need. I also want to see where we have to go for Kind's sacred trials. The Guardian Skeever at Windward Ruins. The Guardian Mud Crab at Gukyar's Monument. I always forget how to say it. I know we were told how to say it, but good luck letting that sink in. And the Guardian Wolf, not too far from Pine Watch and North Shriekwind Bastion. Well, on our way to Solitude, we can grab the Guardian Skeever. I'll have to make a trip further south to get the others. So maybe we'll do that another time, but we can get the Skeever for now at the very least. That's a dragon. Well, there's a couple things I should do. First off, let's use Stone Flesh. Okay, I'm glad I did. Wow, that was close.
This'll all be over soon.
Didn't really hurt, but he landed right on us. He nipped me a little bit, you know? Very quickly switch to Dragon Bane. And because I still want to do a little bit more magic, Elemental Burst. Oh, wait, did that hit him? It was really hard to tell. That hit him. That very clearly hit him right in the snout. Snout, jaw, whatever. Oh, I have to recharge the sword, by the way. It's fine. Still did its job, still sharp enough. I like Lucian. Just going, huh, as though he's the one dealing the final blow. But it was a team effort. I can't take that away from him. Here I am, on my way to kill a Guardian Skeever, and I kill a dragon instead. Can we say that was part of Kind's sacred trial? I feel like that is just slightly more impressive. Especially when they say that Kind is the origin of the voice, or the origin of the way of the voice. It all just kind of fits together a little bit more if you look at it that way. I feel like we usually fight Skeevers here. Like regular Skeevers. Yeah, see, I was right. Because we've gone past Windward Ruins a few times now, and the Skeevers always just pop out of these little holes. Wow. Some trial, huh? He did resist frost damage, but still. Not much of a trial, not much of a test. I guess the real test is if I was able to fit through this hole. No. The Skeevers can. I cannot. Well, onwards to Solitude. For the next trial. For an equally trying trial. Praying to a couple shrines and seeing what happens. I just had to make a joke about all these trials, didn't I? I just had to make jokes. Not even a couple more minutes down the road. And another dragon. A lunar dragon! I mean, it is night. The moons are out. I suppose it would make sense. Very quickly. Ooh. That's a threatening view right there. Let us charge Dragonbane and get ready to attack. We're gonna circle him. We're gonna make sure we don't get absolutely murdered. Oh, there he goes, there he goes. I need to make sure I don't miss. I need to actually hit him. Shield. Ooh, okay, that hurt. No more elemental burst for now. I'm hoping he lands. He did. Circle him. Ooh, good block. Almost. He's actually a little stronger than I thought. Okay.
Wasn't sure which way that was going to go.
Give us a little credit, Lucian. I wasn't even close to dead there. Fortunately, my heavy armor did level again very quickly, because I'm back in the 60s for it. Uh-oh.
A fight.
Wait, why? This doesn't seem right. Why are the Imperials attacking us? We didn't do anything.
Enough.
And it just said... It said we had a bounty in the Pale, but...
Fighting
I
with a
saw
backpack
them-
on, not as easy as it looks.
Come out of nowhere. I saw them appear before us
Ow!
and immediately start attacking.
Please, just give
Yep. We're gonna have to pay off a bounty now. We are really gonna have to pay off a
Victory is
bounty.
yours. I submit.
No, we're submitting. I am putting my weapon away to show that I am surrendering. Fortunately, Lucian isn't trying to attack him or kill him. Not how I saw my day going. I'm gonna go turn myself in. I'm going back to the Pale. I'm going back to Dawnstar. I'm gonna try and explain the situation, but I have a feeling they're just not gonna listen, and I'm gonna have to pay this 2,000 gold bounty. Little bit of a delay, little bit of a bump in the road, but let's just get this taken care of.
By order of the Jarl. Stop right there.
I submit. Take me to jail. You caught me. I'll pay off my bounty.
Smart man. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
Yeah, I really don't know what happened or what caused all of this.
You hear the news? Those damn mages blew up Winterhold. Guess it was just a matter of time.
Winterhold's there. Winterhold's fine. There was a magic anomaly, and, you know, a few people died, but what was already left of Winterhold is still there. Thank you very much. What are you doing out so late?
Speak.
I know those pale eyes, or I know those glowing eyes and pale skin anywhere. The guards always say it, but there's only a couple things that hang out at night. There's only a couple things that come out at night. Werewolves and vampires, and I know a vampire when I see one. I guess we'll check the bounty board, see if there was a bounty for a local vampire then. I sure hope there is a bounty at least. Otherwise, I just killed a vampire who wasn't hurting anyone. Although, I don't know if the Vigilant even looks for vampires who are causing harm, and if they just put a bounty on any vampires that they hear about at all. Vampire in Hafengar. Well, would you look at that? Fortunately, I didn't just kill a random vampire. I did kill someone who was on the Vigilance list. Someone they were after. Somehow, without even notifying the guards, without the guards knowing they were a vampire, that they don't mind, but when I'm just wandering the roads, no, that's when the Empire attacks me. Still not entirely sure why. The only thing I can think about is if I had accidentally hit one of the Imperial soldiers during the skirmish with the dragon.
Good to see you.
That's really the only thing I can think of that would have caused it. And if I just didn't notice that, because, suffice it to say, I don't really notice what else is going on in the midst of fighting a dragon. Let's rest till morning, and then we can head over to the temple. Shrine of Kinnereth, and
Mistress, a word?
the Shrine of Akatosh.
Certainly, Acolyte. What troubles you? I know you and Father Roland
That
have
should
many
be
duties
all
to attend to in the
8, correct? Or it's more than 8. There's more than 8 here. Nope, my mistake. One last one, Stendar. Wow.
Sometimes I feel that there are
I thought I had
important
done
matters
much
to
more
attend
to
What could be
find
more important
all
than
these shrines. I
giving
thought I had done a
prayers to
lot
the
more out in the
faithful
wild
and
finding
answering the
these
questions
shrines
of the
where I was
dedicated?
supposed to.
Mistress,
Oh,
the people of Solitude are destitute. Many are starving and desperate for work.
use the Pure
We need
Light
to be
spell to
more
unlock the
active
crypt
to reach out to them.
in the Solitude
We
Temple.
took you in, didn't we? We
The Pure Light spell does sound familiar. I do believe I have it. Pure Light, Apprentice, 18.
glad to extend our welcome to any other who showed your dedication. What more could we do?
I know. and I
Because
appreciate
now
it dearly,
we have seen
but
the
I
light.
can't help but feel we
The
could
light
be
of the
more.
divines. Not just the 8,
Kinnereth has
but
blessed you with
many
tremendous
of the
compassion,
other
Silana.
divines
You will find a way,
recognized
I'm sure
across
of it.
Tamriel. Oh. I do maybe feel a little bad that, you know, we just prayed up above at the temple and made it easier on ourselves that way. Okay, that does hurt though. That does hurt a little bit. I feel bad that we just wound up using a lot of the shrines up above, but it worked, so we still did what we were supposed to, right? The flame, though hot and painful, makes you feel at peace. I mean, it's good that it's hot, or no, it's not good that it's hot and painful. It's good that I feel at peace. Don't look at me like that, Lucian. I'm still figuring this out. I'm still figuring out what exactly they want from me. I don't know if I would want to cool the flames. It said I feel at peace, so do I really want to disrupt that? Stand back. Somehow I feel like that'd be the wrong thing to do, to try and extinguish the flame. Oh! That worked. I stood it in the middle of the fire, and I used resist fire and some healing potions, and alright, that's all it took. The 10 commands of the 9 divines. See, they said the 9 as well. I told you. By the intercession of Saint Alessia, you may be so filled with grace and the strength and wisdom that comes from grace, that through these teachings you may come to the true meaning of the 9 divines and their glories. To convey to man's mind all the manifold subtleties of truth and virtue may not be done, where all the sea's ink and all the sky's the parchment upon which their wisdoms were writ. Yet Akatosh in his wisdom, knowing how impatient is man, and how loath he is to travel upon the hard roads of truth, has allowed these 10 simple commands to be made manifest, with powerful clarity and concise definition. Stendarr says be kind and generous to the people of Tamriel. Protect the weak, heal the sick, and give to the needy. Arcay says honor the earth, its creatures and the spirits, living and dead. Guard and tend the bounties of the mortal world, and do not profane the spirits of the dead. Mara says live soberly and peacefully, honor your parents, and preserve the peace and security of home and family. Zenithar says work hard and you will be rewarded. Spend wisely and you will be comfortable. Never steal, or you will be punished. Talos says be strong for war. Be bold against enemies and evil, and defend the people of Tamriel. Kynareth says use nature's gifts wisely. Respect your power and fear her fury. Dibella says open your heart to the noble secrets of art and love. Treasure the gifts of friendship, seek joy and inspiration in the mysteries of love. Giuliano says know the truth, observe the law, when in doubt seek wisdom from the wise. Akatosh says serve and obey your emperor. Study the covenants, worship the nine, do your duty, and heed the commands of the saints and priests. The nine say, above all else, be good to one another. I will leave that in case anybody else might need that. Claim Skullcrusher. Well, let me maybe see what's going on before I start taking anything at all. Well, I can't speak to you, so maybe we will take Skullcrusher first. As a two-handed weapon. Hello, Avatar of Justice. Or no. Steal from pilgrims' stolen belongings. Steal? Well, don't steal. That's the first commandment. That would very much be the first commandment. Or not the first commandment, but that would be one of the first things. Okay. I don't know why I tried to heal. I'm trying to put my spell away. But I passed it because I did not attack. I passed because I did not provoke the bear.
Who dares disturb my rest?
Well, you I can fight. Or not! Never mind! Oh! I do appreciate Lucian being upset that I died, though. Here's what I'm thinking. Let me use Stoneflesh first. I don't know if it's really going to even help all that much, but I'm going to need every advantage I can get. He's a little strong. Oh, yeah. So what I'm thinking is, one, just don't get hit. Two, if I really, really needed to, I could have... I could use slow time if I needed to. Ah, the Avatar of Wisdom. Well, they said speak to the wise when needed. Your goal is getting one of your pieces to the opposite row. Pieces move forward and capture diagonally. Choose the tile of the piece you want to move. I'm just playing chess here. I'm going to move B1 to B2. You're going to capture him. That's good. It is now your move. I'm going to move C1 to B2. Capture him. You're gonna move... Yep. I did not really... Wait. Actually, I can do this. I know what to do here. Well, actually, no, I don't. I messed up because now we're gonna be at a stalemate. Yep, that's a stalemate. let's move B1 to B2. Let us move C1 to C2. Oh, that's right. You fell for my trap. And now C2 to B3. You fools! I have invented chess for all of Tamriel. We will ideally play with bigger boards than 3x3. Oh! It's all of my things! Oh god, that was very loud. Okay then. I think I'm set. I think I'm good. I'm going to keep Skull Crusher for the moment. Oh! Oh, I thought there were going to be more trials. Wait. Lucian, you were the one hammering away this entire time?
Yes?
Well, stop that. Follow me.
Let's get moving. And away we go.
He doesn't want to stop. He wants to keep doing it. Light of Day, Chrysamere, Eladin's Ward, the Curious of Mercy, the Helmet of Wisdom, the Great Helm of Strength, the Boots of Serenity, the Gauntlets of Justice, Vignak Antiev's Tomb, the Ten Commands, the Song of Pelinal, and his wife's tomb as well. Oh, and now we have all the shrines. Here, all the ones that we collected over the, well, more than a year. Amulet of Stendarr, Ring of Finister, Magic Resistance, Poison Resistance, Shock Resistance. The Shrine of Pelinal Whitestrake. The Amulet of Mara, aw. That's sweet that she was buried with that. Well, I'm not going to be able to carry all of this, so I might be giving you a couple things, Lucian. Let me look at the shield. While blocking, channels the energy of the sun to regenerate health 75% faster. Additionally, blocking has a higher chance to trigger further healing. If I can improve that beyond Spellbreaker, I might try that out, at least for a little bit. Chrysamere, I want two-handed. Light of Day, also two-handed. Light of Day, burn the target for 20 points. Targets on fire take extra damage, increases wielder's magic resistance by 15%. That is 115 damage, and it's not even improved yet. Well, my long hammer improved is 170, so maybe that's not that impressive. Chrysamere, blocking raises a ward. Timed blocks can reflect incoming spells, increases wielder health by 20 points, and fire resistance by 20%. Oh. I think I can take everything, but I want to take the helmet. Both helms. The gauntlets, the cuirass, and finally, the boots. Now I realize we're just going to be hobbling out of here very, very slowly, but we just got to get back to our house real quick to kind of take stock of everything that we have now. I need to look at the enchantments for the armor. I'll have to take a look at that. Once again, let me get back to our house first. Let me get back to
Remind us of our
Proudspire
place when we
first.
forget.
Depending on how much I can improve the armor, I may use it, or we may give it to Lucian, because I can see
Let us walk in the
that
steps of the divines.
looking good on him. I can see that being a good fit for him. Even though we just spent
Blessings
so
of the
much
80
time
vines upon you.
getting
How may I
him
help?
the dwarven armor improved, I can see this being really fitting for him as well. I just realized, rather than going back to our house immediately, what if I head straight to the forge and see how much I can improve these items?
What? Nakas!
Fortunately, even very, very over-encumbered, even though I'm carrying 129 over what I can, Whirlwind Sprint doesn't mind. You would think my back would just snap during Whirlwind Sprint, that I would just fall apart, but I'm still standing, miraculously enough. Right now I can improve Chrysamere to 121, but that's without a potion, and that's without wearing anything that would improve my smithing skill. Light of Day, same thing, 135. Skull Crusher, 153. I think I can get this armor to be better than my silver armor if I were using my jewelry and using a potion. I think so, at least. Boots of Serenity grants Faith Walk. Animals won't attack nor flee from you. Restoration spells cost 5% less. Increases stamina by 40 points. Cuirass grants Call Divine Guardian. When low in health, Akatosh might alter time on your behalf. Restoration spells cost 5% less to cast. Increase your health by 40 points. Gauntlets of Justice
Solitude is really quite something.
grants Merciful
So much beauty and so
and
much
Merciless
culture.
Touch, 20% extra damage to evil beings. Restoration spells cost 5% less to cast. Magic regenerates 40% faster. And then we have Great Helm of Strength. Paladin skills are learned 10% faster. Restoration spells cost 5% less to cast. Destruction spells cost 20% less to cast. Helm of Wisdom, Paladin skills 10% faster. Serene Beauty, Restoration spells cost 5% less to cast, plus 15 Speechcraft.
I love snow.
Wow, alright.
It's so snowy.
I don't necessarily think I'll be able to get Eladon's Ward to the point that Spellbreaker is, because Spellbreaker's at 88 right now. I mainly need Quicksilver, which I don't know if we have any right now.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help you with?
If you could carry some stuff back to my house for me, that'd be great. What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
If you don't have Quicksilver, I will have to take my business elsewhere. Well, would you look at that? I'm gonna have to take my business elsewhere.
Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
Alright, in that case, let's hobble back home and we can figure out what we want to do from there. If nothing else, despite the fact that we just went through all this work and even were ordained by
Hey, wanna play
the
tag?
divines to receive this armor, to receive these
Papa
gifts,
says I won't see Rogvir anymore.
I may
But he didn't
just
tell me
put
why
them away
not.
for now, but I may come back for them. The enchantments are
My
really,
papa
really
says
nice.
I'm
The enchantments are really, really
gregarious.
good.
Just like him.
I think
He
part of
says
it
means smart.
comes
but my
down to
brother
the
says
fact that
he's
I
wrong.
always like being able to choose my own enchantments for my own gear, because I know that it'll just kind of suit my own needs a little bit better.
My papa says I'm gregarious.
I know I can kind of fine-tune
Just like him.
those enchantments. I
He
can
says it means
fine-tune
smart, but my brother
what I
says
want my gear to be, rather than receiving pre-enchanted gear. Still, it's tempting to give it to Lucian. Maybe give it to Lucian for now. Let him break in the armor a little bit, because I'm sure the padding and everything's a little stiff. And then I can always take it back from him later and get him back into his dwarven digs. I think the armor looks really good. Maybe it's because he just needs a cape. Maybe it's because he needs a cloak. It just doesn't necessarily feel like Lucian for me. I'm not saying it's bad, Lucian, I just don't necessarily know if it's you.
How can I assist?
That, and without improving it, it wasn't as good as your dwarven armor anyway.
Any chance of a helmet? Could really use one the next time a bandit takes a swing at my skull.
It's weird seeing you with the helmet on. I wanted to see if I felt any better about it.
What's next?
With you wearing the helmet? No, it still just feels a little off. What I am going to do is I am going to give you Eilidon's Ward, however I'm supposed to pronounce it.
Let's get back to it.
If you could uncross your arms, though, that would be good. There you go. Okay. That's a big shield. I like the shield for you. That I like for you, that you're gonna hang on to. I will say there is probably something ironic about going through all of that, and the only thing we're taking with us for now is the shield. I think I'll come back for Chrismere. Once I have the materials that I want in order to improve it, I can very much see myself using either Chrismere or Light of Day. And I'm not saying that I won't use the armor later, I'm just so used to my silver armor and how it looks. There's a connection to it, you know? There's a sentimental connection to the silver armor, and it's just really hard to give up. But we have our housecarl to keep an eye on it, to make sure that nobody steals from us, nobody takes this very powerful divine armor. That's in the safe, that is safely locked away. So I feel pretty good about where that is. I feel pretty good about
Are you feeling all right?
where I put that. Am I not feeling alright? Do I have a disease? Covered in blood and bone break fever. Covered in blood, I can take a bath and solve that. Bone break fever. Cure disease. 11 left. That's enough for now. That's fine for now. Arniel may need some more time before he's ready to continue his project, continue his little endeavor. So let's head further south. Let's head to where we can find the rest
Hey, wanna play
of
tag?
Kind's sacred trials.
Oh, what happened?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. I don't know what happened there. I definitely have no idea what might have happened there. We have another location right around here, just southwest of Catless Farm. We have two locations, okay. Well, this is how we start to head further south. This is how we start to head towards the rest of the guardian creatures that we need. Okay, just another farm, just another mill. If nothing else, it's just nice to check it off on my map, to know that I'm filling in more and more of it. Let's see what this is over here, just to the west of us. Although, I'm honestly expecting it to be another Stormcloak camp, because I feel like that's all I ever find nowadays. Well, I hear someone hammering away, so I'm inclined to think it's going to be another Stormcloak camp. It is. This close to Solitude,
Keep walking.
after losing the war, that's a bold choice. My concern would be an attack on Solitude.
Are you looking?
My concern here would very much be a potential attack on Solitude. Especially when they're situated right between Solitude and Dragon Bridge.
Damn you!
Now, Lucian, we're not hurting the wounded today. You see, they're just gonna stay here. If anything, maybe we can warn the Empire and say, hey, can we take these people in? Can we take care of them? They probably won't listen. They probably won't care, but if I can make the offer, I'll feel a little bit better about myself. Is this just an unmarked bandit camp? Uh-oh. Oh, that's a bear. Does the bear have cubs? Does the bear have a family? Yeah, of course it does. See, now I'm starting to think I may have wanted to take the armor. Maybe I wanted to take
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
the Paladin's armor. Because that would at least mean animals not attacking me. I know that I have... I was gonna say Blessing of Kind, the one shout. Animal allegiance that I just never ever use. Yeah, just a little unmarked bandit camp. I had a feeling I had read Warrior before, but I thought I would just double check. Do I need the minor healing? No. Am I taking it? Yes. I'm not taking the jewelry, though. If anything, I have too much enchanted jewelry that I still need to sell. And it sells for so much that it's very hard to find a buyer sometimes. I haven't exactly headed too far south yet. I've just been making my way through the marches, just been making my way through the surrounding area of Solitude. And we have something up here as well. We have something undiscovered here. Not really in the direction of Kind's sacred trials of her guardian creatures. But I would also like to become Thane of Morthal, and I am... Well, I'm close to Morthal. I just need to help a couple more people before I can claim the title for myself. Oh, that fox is running. I thought the fox was after me for a moment, but no. What is this? Just a shack out here in the middle of nowhere? Shack with a boat. Oh, slaughterfish. Okay, I saw the enemies and I got a little scared. Oh, yeah, okay, alright. You all have to calm down, please. Are we just surrounded by a sea of slaughterfish? It sure seems like it. It sure feels like it. I'll let them come to me. Let's check out this house real quick. Abandoned shack with a lot of blood on the door. Not concerning at all. And unfortunately, there's no way in. Lot of alchemy ingredients though, so don't mind if I just help myself to it. I have a feeling whoever lives here isn't home, and whoever they are, they probably don't want visitors. We'll leave the house be. I don't know where Lucian is, but we're gonna leave the house be. We have something else over here. I can kind of see it from here. If that spire, if that tower is any indication, I think we may have found a new Old Nord ruin to explore.